Bitcoin has been recovering a bit back to the upside after having this massive crash towards the downside. Looking very good, but I think we should not be getting fooled by this current Bitcoin dump. In this video, I will be explaining that exactly. What do I think is going to be next in the coming few weeks and in the coming few months? That is going to be very important as we are getting a lot of useful data in the market right now. So we'll need to be talking about that exactly because wheels are right now loading up. So can we once again push up the likes back above the 200 likes? That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's have a look into what's a short term at. For that imminent short term for Bitcoin, well, we are exactly consolidating at around that CME close price. So yeah, perfect weekend consolidation again at around that 84.3k level. Right now consolidating a little bit above our CME close price. So it would be to be expected to see a little bit of a dump towards the downside again at the end of this weekend, at the end of this Sunday at least. That is what we usually tend to do 99% of the time. Now anyways, Bitcoin has been recovering very nicely in that imminent short term after we have been getting this insane move and crash towards the downside. So yeah, looking very good. I've been saying that a relief rally was going to be inevitable. And yes, after these bullish divergences, we have been creating a bounce over here, but still trading below massive and key levels of support. We've been turning our previous level of support right now in towards resistance, and this is still going to be the range I want to be seeing Bitcoin breaking back above. And whenever we're going to be breaking back above this range, that is going to be the moment where we can be coming in and saying that yes indeed, this was the Bitcoin bottom and we have just seen a liquidity grab down below this massive level of support. So yes, we still do want to be a little bit cautious over here with that immediate short-term Bitcoin price action, because while the wheels are right now definitely loading up during this Bitcoin dip, we can be seeing that Bitfinex wheels are right now loading up in massive long positions. But even though this is happening, well, the data is still showing us that yeah, we have been seeing this massive extreme fear print, but always whenever this has been happening, it always took about a month or so before that Bitcoin bottom eventually really got in. And after that Bitcoin bottom got in after about a month or so, well, then we saw another rally towards the upside getting initiated. For example, we can be seeing it over here. After our first extreme fear print, it still took about 1 or 2 months until eventually Bitcoin once again rallied towards the upside. And we can be seeing that this has been happening time and time again. Even in the most recent example over here, we got an extreme fear print, but that was not the exact Bitcoin bottom. It still took some more time before, well, we got another extreme fear print. And after that print over here, well, then Bitcoin reversed back towards the upside and saw another rally towards the upside. So it can still be taking a little bit longer until eventually we can be coming in and saying, all right, right here, this was indeed the Bitcoin bottom, and we are once again going to be headed even higher. So still be a little bit cautious in that in imminent short term, be a little bit patient. At least that is what I'm going to be doing. But do know very well that in that longer term, this is going to be a massive buying opportunity. We have just had another 28% correction towards the downside. The average drawdown during this Bitcoin bull market has been a minus 24%. The biggest correction has been minus 30%. We have no signs currently showing us that this bull market is going to be over. So after a minus 28% correction, it is pretty good to say and pretty safe to say that this is an insane good buying opportunity we are getting right now. The CME gap already pretty much got filled up over here to the downside. So looking very good, hitting a major trend line while the RSI is hitting major bottoming out levels. While wheels are accumulating at this current moment, and while the global liquidity is once again moving towards the upside, we don't know that there is a little bit of a lag in between the global liquidity and the Bitcoin price. First, the global liquidity moves towards the upside. Then after that, the Bitcoin price catches up. Also, if we see a move towards the downside for the global liquidity, Bitcoin also catches up later. So yeah, recently we have once again been seeing that the global liquidity is moving towards the upside. So yeah, a catch-up rally for Bitcoin is once again going to be inevitable. All of the data is going to be suggesting this. Weekends have been getting shaken out, while strong hands are right now accumulating. So yes, maybe in that imminent short term, we still can be a little bit more patient and a little bit more cautious, but do know that in a few months' time, looking back at this current opportunity we are getting in the market, it would have been a very good moment and a good opportunity to buy. So yeah, anyways, in that imminent short term, well, there's definitely some price action going on and some patterns being created right now. For example, this is going to be that previous high we want to be breaking back above. That's going to be one reversal point for the Bitcoin price action. Also, in that imminent short term, we can be seeing some kind of an ascending triangle being created right now. So for this weekend, this is going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Are we going to be getting a correction back towards the downside to be filling up that CME gap? Or are we going to be getting another rally towards the upside and see a huge CME gap getting created? Definitely at the end of this weekend, I can be expecting volatility once again increasing, either towards the downside to be filling up that CME gap, or towards the upside to be once again creating a big CME gap. But then still at the end of the week, beginning next week, I still do expect that this CME gap is going to be getting filled again, like every single CME gap, like 99% of the time. So yeah, going to be interesting to see how this plays out in that imminent short term. Anyways, guys, if you are going to be getting interested in trading right now, make sure to be checking out that first link down below, because with the first link down below, you can still get a 10% cashback on whatever you deposit. This is only going to be available within the coming 4 days. After that, this campaign is going to be ending. So if you are going to be getting interested in trading, this is going to be literally some free money where you can be trading with, or where you can be buying some free Bitcoin with, or altcoins. So yeah, just another 10% top up of whatever you deposit. Going to be insanely quite good to check out, if of course it is going to be available in your region. Now anyways, still zooming out for the Bitcoin and crypto market. Well, it's still looking good, guys. I still do think altcoin season is going to be inevitable. And the recent developments that we've been getting are even more showing us towards the fact that, yes, indeed, altcoin season is going to be inevitable. Now, in the coming few days to the coming week, we're going to be getting a lot of charts and a lot of data, which is all going to be showing this, what I'm saying, that yes, indeed, altcoin season is going to be inevitable, that we're going to be seeing in the longer term Bitcoin still moving towards the upside. So yeah, I have already been saying it during these videos over here. This is going to be a great buying opportunity, but in the coming few days to the coming few weeks, we are going to be getting charts and data which are exactly showing us and visualizing us that yes, indeed, this is the case, that right now is going to be an historical good buying opportunity. So right now, we don't really have a lot of data to show, but we just have some facts. But as the time progresses, well, we are going to be getting more and more data and more charts, which are going to be exactly backing up this idea. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, guys, with that being said, make sure to be following me over on Twitter to be staying up to date about every single market development. And guys, I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.